Welcome back, my beautiful sewing friends. My name is Annette, and I'm sewing in Michigan. I bought Nellie this little cat tree thing, and it had been sitting in the box for a long time, but I finally put it together today, and she hasn't left it since. It's her new favorite place. I think she likes it because this top shelf where she's laying has nice sides on it, and she likes to put her head on the edge like that. My mom always used to say that cats like things with sides, and I really think it's true. So she's a happy girl. I put it in front of this door where she can look out at the birdies or she can just take a little nap. She is here in the dining room. I'm working at the table on my computer, so she likes to be near me all the time. And this allows her to be close to me but have her own little spot. So she's a happy girl. Today I have a fabric haul to share with you, and I'm really excited about these beautiful new fabrics. I have 7 of them, and they are all from Beyond the Pink Door in the UK, which to me just has the most beautiful fabric offerings on their website. Now, postage from the UK is a little bit expensive, but the fabrics themselves are reasonably priced in my opinion, and it was worth the extra postage to get them here and have them in my hands. Now, 6 of these I ordered just as cuts of fabric. The 7th, which is the first one I'm going to show you, is my Think Pink box that just came, my subscription box. As many of you know, I've been subscribing to the Beyond the Pink Door Think Pink subscription box for a few months now. I started when Sew Haley Jane discontinued her subscription boxes, and for the most part I've been happy with the contents. This is the 3rd one I've received. The first one was that blue confetti print fabric that I made that patina blouse in that I just showed you in my last video. So I was very excited about that. The second month I got it was that white linen-y type material that I haven't used yet, but I would like to make a robe out of. And this month, I'm a little bit unsure about this particular fabric. There were 3 colorways, which I like spoilers, so I was looking online to see people opening their boxes, because being in the US, it takes a week or 2 longer for me to get my box than a lot of the UK friends. And there was a pink colorway and a blue colorway, and then there was this one that I got. And I remember thinking as I watched people opening their boxes that the pink or the blue would be my first choice, and that this one that I did end up getting would be my last choice, but we'll see what you think. Okay, so let's start with the Think Pink subscription box. You get a little bag of goodies here, which is your notions, your gift, your thread, and things like that. So I'm going to dump this out and show you what we got. We received, there's the card that has the QR code on it that you can use to view the video that Andrea makes to explain what's in the box. The sweet treat is called Rainbow Drops. I've never had these before, so that's one of the fun things about getting these UK subscription boxes for me, is being able to try candies that I've never had or never heard of. So we'll find out what those are like. The gift is called Crafter's Balm Lavender and Chamomile, and it's a balm in a little tin. It smells very good, and it's supposed to soften your skin. So it's for, I believe, your hands. It is organic hemp oil and Caledonia infused oil, rosemary seed oil, vitamin E, lavender, and chamomile So, yeah, for external use only. So I believe that's a hand balm. Lots of different oils and butters in it. So that will be useful and appreciated. And then we got 10 of these little sewing clips. And this is going to be a good thing for me because I've been wanting to get some sewing clips. I don't own any. I'm a pins user. So that'll give me a chance to try out sewing clips, putting those back in the bag. And then our thread is this, it's kind of a pale pinky lavender color. I'll bring it a little closer so maybe you can see it there. It's pink, but it's kind of a mauvey pink. So that led me to think, well, maybe I got the pink colorway of the fabric. That would have been appreciated. However, and I know Anders says on her site that if you don't like your colorway, you can swap it with other people. Of course, you have to arrange those swaps yourself, but I'm not going to go quite that far. But at any rate, the colorway I got is this, and it's an orange and green print. It is a very kind of thick, loose weave, linen-y type fabric. So it would be a bottom weight, I believe. It would be something you would make pants or a skirt out of. It's not my taste. It's not my style. However, I am involved in a crafting type project right now that I will show you in the coming days and weeks that I think that fabric would be useful for. So it won't go to waste. I will use it. But I am hoping, sorry for the rustling, I am hoping that future boxes are going to contain more fabrics that are suitable for blouses and dresses for me, which, as you know, I'm very much a pink and blue colorway kind of person, as you can tell by my ready-to-wear top I'm sporting here that came from Costco. You know, I remember seeing a post on Threads where someone said, oh, how bad does your life have to be for you to buy your clothes at Costco? And I thought, that's a strange thing to say. They've got good stuff and it's cheap and durable, so no complaints. At any rate, I had ordered this pile of fabric from Beyond the Pink Door. There are 6 pieces here. And when you see the colors, you will understand. I was eagerly anticipating getting these, and I love them all. It's always very exciting when this pink plastic wrapped box comes, and I know that there are beautiful things inside. Now, I have taken photographs of these fabrics that I will post along with holding them up to show you, because that might make it a little easier to see. But these are all rayons. They are all intended for blouses. Nellie, come here. They're all intended for blouses. I've decided that one thing that's really lacking in my wardrobe is nice blouses. And as you know, I'm a university professor. We're going to be going back to school pretty soon. I have quite a few dresses, but hardly any blouses. I have 4 pairs of pants that fit me right now, but hardly any nice tops to go with them. So that's what I'm concentrating on right now. So the first one, I'm going to hold it up close, then back away, is this beautiful pinky purple background with orangey tulip type flowers on it, which I think is just gorgeous. Of course, pink is my favorite. I think it really suits me, and I'm excited to make this up. This might be the next one that I work on. This is the kind of fabric I'm hoping shows up in the boxes more often in the coming days. So that's fabric number 1. Fabric number 2 is this beautiful rayon that is navy blue background with these kind of starbursts on it. And it's hard to see. Let me hold it up closer. They have yellow centers, and there's some flecks of red in there too. So there are other colors as well as just navy blue. But I think that'll make a beautiful blouse. Now what I'm doing as I make blouses is I'm alternating between making short sleeve and long sleeve blouses. So right now I'm working on a long sleeve blouse. The patina blouse I just made that I showed you last week is a short sleeve. So I want things that I can wear right away and things that will be more toward fall and winter. Our classrooms tend to be quite warm, especially the lecture hall. I teach a large lecture in a big lecture hall that has very intense lighting, and I'm kind of on a stage at the front, so it gets really hot in there, you know, and of course I'm a very energetic lecturer too, so I get overly warm when I'm teaching sometimes. So I try not to wear like heavy sweaters or things like that in the classroom. But a long sleeve blouse is the perfect solution for, you know, cooler weather and yet not getting too hot in the classroom. So let us look now at fabric number 3. And fabric number 3 is this. I'm gonna hold it up close. Beautiful pink background with a kind of a brown print on it, kind of a pineapple-y looking print, I guess. And this reminded me of the Indian block prints that are very popular right now. Also, it has kind of a crinkle in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a, almost got like a seersuckery crinkle in it, which I think is really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to making up that one. Next I have this, which I'll hold up close. Beautiful blue floral, large floral. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I'm thinking it might make a nice skirt. It's kind of a slightly heavier feeling weight than the other fabrics. Maybe a skirt to wear with this top. But we'll see what that one becomes. I just thought the print was so pretty. I like the kind of watercolor effect of those flowers. Very beautiful. And then 2 more. Here's the penultimate, second to last. Is this. I'll hold it up close again. This is a black background. At least I think it's black. I've heard other people who have this fabric call it navy, but to me it looks black. Background with these bright flowers on it. So I think that will make a beautiful blouse, and I notice it has Nelly hair all over it too. That is not surprising. That is very normal for this household. And then finally, last but not least, this is a stretch, like jersey knit. And it's a little bit heavier than the other ones. Not sure what my plans are for this, but would you look at that? Isn't that gorgeous? It's this fuchsia floral print on a dark background. And as I said, it's a little bit stretchy, kind of on the heavier side. So I think that's going to make something really beautiful. Now, what have I been working on this week? Well, I've been working on another patina blouse. This one's going to have long sleeves, and it's almost done. All that I have left is to put on the sleeves and to hem it. So I'll show it to you in a second here. I'll show you the beautiful fabric that I chose, and then I'll show you the blouse. And I have also been sewing some zipper pouches. I'm trying to improve my zipper insertion skills. As you know, I just recently got a new zipper foot for my machine, but I'm also doing them for a gift for my niece teaches first grade, and I'm trying to make enough of them so I can send them to her in advance of the school year so she can give them out to her students. So I'm just making little square zipper pouches with kind of kid print cottons, and I will show you those when I get more of them done, maybe when I'm getting ready to send them off in the mail to her. But let me go grab that patina blouse that's in process and I'll show it to you. So here she is. Just needs the side seams, the sleeves, and the hem. But again, I will put that up close so you can see the beautiful fabric. Now, this print, this kind of fabric is a bit of a departure for me because, as you know, I love my pinks and blues. I am not a big wearer of earth tones. Beiges, browns, even greens are not colors that I wear a lot, but I just fell in love with this fabric. This was from Mood Fabrics in New York. I saw it on their website, and yeah, just thought it was the most beautiful thing. So this is in progress. I will show it to you when it's finished. That's what I have for now. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you get lots of sewing done. And I hope you'll come back and join me again in the future. All right.